Hello and welcome to today's workout. Today we have a 20-minute Emom. It's an upper body focused Emom. We're going to do 4 different moves. We're going to change move every minute for 4 minutes and then we'll repeat those moves. So we do 5 rounds of each one. We're going to do 6 reps in each round as well. So our first move, you're going to need a pair of weights. We have a 6 overhead presses. Then we rest for the remainder of that minute. Second move, 6 bent over rows with our dumbbells or kettlebells. Then we can rest, 6 press-ups and then 6 bicep curls. So you might need a couple of pairs of weights because you might need different weights for your bicep curls than you do for your overheads and for your rows. I'm going to use my 17.5 kilo dumbbells for the whole of this workout. If you haven't already done a warm-up, please make sure you get nicely mobilized and warmed up before you start going. I've already done mine, so we're going to jump into the workout. So if you need to pause the video, get nicely mobilized, warmed up. If you've already done that, we're going in 10 seconds. So we start with 6 overhead presses. That is round 1. And we have a minute to do these, so we want to keep the best range that we can. And then once we've done those 6, we get to rest, so we can pop those down. Bent over rows are going to be our next movement. So on our rows, we're going to tip forwards, we're going to take the elbows back towards the hips, driving the shoulder blades together to reactivate those lat muscles. Again, it's 6 reps. We've got another 20 odd seconds before we start that round. If you do need to adjust your weights throughout, please do. If you do need to put them down at any point throughout your workout as well, please do. I've tried to pick a rep range that's going to keep us working and not make things too tough. Okay, we've got about 5 seconds. I'm going to have some assistance by the looks of it as well. Hey little man. Yeah. What's up? What's wrong? So yeah, once we're doing our 6 reps, we can rest. Press ups is our next move. They can be done on the knees or toes. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can do them off your dumbbells as well. That's going to give you a little bit further range of motion. To get a little bit deeper into those, I will do mine, at least for the first round, off the dumbbells. About 10 seconds for our first round. It's only 6 reps as well. So our elbows track slightly back as we lower down, and we press hands into the floor as we drive back up. Remember, you can grab a drink at any point as well during your recoveries. Next up is bicep curls. So we're just going to curl those weights up towards the shoulder. If you want to, you can alternate the arm, still doing 6 reps on each arm. If you want to do them both together, do them both together. Whatever feels right for you, or switch it up as the rounds go on if you want to mix it up a little bit. A little bit over 10 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds. Let's go. And again, once we've done our 6, we get to rest. So we have done 1 round of each. All 4 moves, 1 round of each, 6 reps of each. We've only got to repeat it another 4 times, so we're 1/5 of the way through the workout. We go back to those overheads. You're doing great work so far. So obviously if you've been finding it easy, you can adjust your weights, make it a little bit heavier, and you can always change it back if you need to as well. Less than 10 seconds. And we're gonna press these overhead for 6 reps. Let's go. And again, once we've done those 6, we get to rest. Nice bit of recovery time. We go back to those bent over rows in a minute. Well, not quite a minute, about 20 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds. That's right. And again, once you've done those, pop those weights down. Press ups is our next movement. And again, you can grab a drink at any point. Okay, 10 seconds. Let's go. And then once we've done those 6, again we can rest. Enjoying that recovery time. Again, there's plenty of options there. If you're really not getting on with press ups, but on the knees or toes, you can always come around onto your back, do a floor press as well. That's going to work. That's going to know you to use the weights. I can demonstrate the floor press on the next round rather than the press ups. But bicep curls are next. This round I'm going to alternate my arms as I curl up. I'm still going to aim for 6 on each side. Let's go. Awesome. Then we get a rest again once we've done those reps. And that's 2 rounds of everything done. Which means once we've done this next round, we're over halfway through. We're going to go back to those overhead presses. Just under 10 seconds. That's good. They're probably the hardest one out of all these movements. The most fatiguing. Pressing it overhead. It's one a lot of people struggle with. It's not a movement we do a lot of in everyday life unless you're always putting things up on shelves. A lot of the time as well we use our legs to help us lift when we're pressing things overhead. So it's finding the right weight for you. So it might be that's the one where you have the least amount of weight. Or similarly with the biceps as well because it's a smaller muscle. But bent over rows are coming up in about 10 seconds time. So we can take hold. We hinge forwards from the hips. Let's go. The elbows go back and up. And again, once we've done our 6, we can rest. So I said for this round, when we come back to the press up, so I'm going to come down onto my back, show you the option for a floor press with the dumbbells instead. It's up to you. If we can do the press ups, they're great. A little bit more core engagement. And some of those other muscles as well. Chest, delts, triceps. Chest and triceps and delts are all going to work, but we're not going to work quite as hard through the core. So we have just over 10 seconds. So for the floor press, we're going to come down onto our backs. Hands start over the shoulders. And we bring the elbows down towards the floor and we drive back up. So we might get slightly less range of motion if we're doing this. But we're restricted by the floor. And again, once we've done our 6, we can pop those down. And we go back to our bicep curls in about 30 seconds time. For our 3rd round, and like I said, we're over halfway once we've done this. So that'll be 12 rounds out of the 20 done. And again, you can alternate the arms if you want to, or do them both together. I'm going to alternate as we do the bicep curls. Okay, let's go. Let me get a rest. Once you've done those 6 on each arm. Fantastic work, everyone. We're doing great. That's it, over halfway. We've 2 lots of each move left to do. And we're done with this workout. And we've got 20 seconds before we start round 4. We go back to those overheads. 10 seconds time. 2, 1, let's go. Again, once you've done those 6, enjoy your recovery. You're working hard. Some of these movements might be feeling a little bit challenging now. We've been using the same weight throughout. But some of those muscle groups are working in the different movements that we do as well. So in our overheads, delts, triceps, they're working. When we do our press ups, it's mainly chest, but we're also getting delt and tricep working in that. In our rows, biceps are a secondary mover, but then they're really focused with our bicep curls as well. Speaking of those rows, that's what's up next. Another 6 reps. Let's row. Then we'll put those down. I'll go back to the press ups for the next 2 rounds. I'll do them on my dumbbells as well. So you've got the option to put them on the floor, hands on the floor, be on the knees or toes. Being on the dumbbells just means we get a little bit deeper range of motion. Having the hands elevated means we can come further, because if the hands are on the floor, that's as far as we can go. But having those hands up means if we feel we can get the range, we can go a little bit further, get a deeper stretch into the pecs and work them a little bit harder, but go where it feels right for you. Round 4 of our press ups. 6 reps. That's good. We go back to those bicep curls. This round I'll do both arms together. But then on the final round I'll go back to the alternating arms. We still have about 20 seconds before we do this round of bicep curls. Yeah! What you found? Yeah? Hello, buddy. You're a lovely little boy, aren't you? He thinks our home is his home. So he comes to help out. Let's go, bicep curls. Oh, I still can do them both together, didn't I? And then we can rest. So we have one more round of each move. And if it's still feeling okay, and you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, so we see if we can double the reps. Yeah? Last round of everything, see if we can do 12 of everything. I'll understand on the bicep curls if you can't. Understand on any of them if you can't. If we can, we'll give it a go. So this time around, if you feel you can, 12 overhead presses, 12 rows, 12 press ups. 12 bicep curls. Let's go. Whew. That was definitely tougher. That's definitely the hardest one, which is why it's really understandable if that one feels really, really difficult. We've still got 20 seconds before we go into that next round. So you go into our rows. Again, if we can, we're going to up that number up to 12. But if you can't, don't worry about it. Stick with your sticks. Do what you can. And once you've done those reps, we can rest. Again, grab your drink if you want it. Last round of our push-ups coming up. Press-ups, push-ups, whichever one you want to call them. Again, knees or toes, floor press, plenty of options. Hands can be on the dumbbells. If we feel we can, we'll double those reps. Or even add an extra 2 in if you feel you can. Break it up into 2 lots of 6 if you want to as well. 5 seconds. Hello, bud. And then we have one more round to go. Bicep curls. So once you've done those reps, rest up. Bicep curls. Now I'm not sure if I can make 12 reps with these. I can do 12 in total, 6 on each arm. But I'm not sure I can do 12 on each arm. We'll see. Might have to change it to a drop set. Change weights halfway through. Okay, 10 seconds. Last work, last bit of work. Let's go. Oh, just about managed it. Whew. So if you're still going, keep going. Just popping these away. I like to tidy up as I go along. 5 seconds though. 3, 2, and you can rest. Fantastic work, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that workout. If you did, please remember to like the video. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do. Hopefully YouTube's recommending another one of our workouts for you here. If you haven't already done that one, or you did do it and you enjoyed it, go and give it another go. Let me know how you get on in it. I'd love to hear the feedback. Hope you're all keeping well. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.